Hi, this is Ty from Cinchy. I'm here to show you how to log into our standalone public data tool, FINsights. If you've registered for FINsights, you will have gotten an email with a link to the application and your credentials. In this case, I'm going to use Alan's credentials. He doesn't know about it, so I don't think it'll matter too much. Put your email in and the password we sent you and click Login. You'll immediately be presented with a number of icons, specifically bookmarks and Other. In the case of Other and the rest of these bookmarks, all of this is showing you the data that is underlying the FINsights application so you can get a feel for how Cinchy works. But to use the application, you're looking for this icon here, FINsights by Cinchy with blue. It should be the first bookmark in your list. Click on it, and the application will load. In this case, the application is loading with data from People's Trust Federal Credit Union. Along the side of FINsights, you'll see the different pages for analysis. The first page is My Financial Institution Performance, and this shows you how your institution is doing against the entire industry of banks and credit unions in the United States. If you would like to see just how you're performing at your institution against banks, you can choose it here, and credit unions you can choose here. The next page is Financial Institution Group Comparison. Now in this case, you can make your own lists to compare your financial institution against others that you've chosen. In this case, we've got 3 lists or groups that you can choose from. Alan's list, all financial institutions, which will be there by default, and in the case of this financial institution, Houston sub-billion, which are credit unions that are less than $1 billion in assets that are part of this list. And as you can see, you can compare, in this case, total assets against all of the banks and credit unions under $1 billion. This is a curated list, so it doesn't include everything, but you can add anything you want. There are 8 metrics along the side which correspond to the financial performance reports of both the FIEC and the NCUA. So total assets, current members does not apply to banks, but you can see your current membership against the membership of your chosen list members. Deposits, loans, delinquency, return on average assets, operating expenses, and net worth. The next page for analysis is Financial Institution Group Rankings. It uses the same metrics, but it shows you where you stand against the list that you've chosen. Here you can see where your chosen FI compares and varies in the rankings. I'll reset it to total assets, and here you can see People's Trust in purple and where its assets moved in rankings compared to everyone else right up until the merger in March 2022. The next page is My Financial Institution Loan Portfolio Breakdown, and it compares it again to your list. So this was People's Trust loan portfolio categorized and how it compares to the members of its list. And finally, we have merger analysis. Here you can take People's Trust and select one of the members of your list. In this case, I'll choose First Service, the financial institution it merged with, and you can see the composited trends of assets, member count, deposits, and so on. And you see in this case where People's Trust ended and the new organization took over, and it shows you the trends after the fact. Now, if you'd like to create your own group, you click on this red button down here, Manage Peer Groups, and in the drop-down menu, you've got the 2 groups that have been created. We can create a new group. Now the list is being created, and I'll be presented with some options for filling that list. Okay, so Ty's group has been created, and now these are the parameters I can use to select the credit union I'm interested in. If you know a credit union you want to add to this list, then you can just search for it. In this case, I'll search for Cy-Fair. Good friends, I know them well. And so I search for Cy-Fair, and there it is. When you have one that you want to add to the list up here, you highlight it, and add selected. And now you see it up top. I'm going to clear that one. And I'm going to go looking for other credit unions. Let's see. So I'll select credit unions, and let's look for state chartered credit unions that are federally insured. In the state of Texas, let's put them in Houston. I can also select their total assets, their member count, deposits. Here are all the credit unions below 500 million in the Houston area. So I'll sort that on assets, and then I can see ones that might have been a good fit to add to this list. So I'll add member source, add selected. I'll add Energy Capital, add selected, and then I hit save. And you can see all those people are here, and I can just close this. It takes just a second to refresh. And when it does, I can go to my group comparison. And now when I choose Ty's group, you can see all those credit unions that I added. Cy-Fair, Energy Capital, Member Source, of course, People's Trust, and Space City. And you can see how they compare on, again, all 8 of the NCUA FPR values. So that's how to make lists. If you have any questions, let Alan or I know. Otherwise, enjoy FINsights, have a great day, and we're looking forward to talking to you soon.